about 6 little things you can do that will add up to big things that will make your child feel like a priority and feel important. So, as you're joining me, I'd love you to say hi. Let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know about your kids and your family. And let me open up my Pumped Up Parenting group on Facebook. And if you're not on Facebook, then hold on a minute. I'd love to invite you to be on Facebook and join me at Pumped Up Parenting, the group. And there we go. Let me get my water because I need my water. You know, I always have my water. Okay. And let me tell you who I am. I'm Celia Kibler. I'm an author. I'm a family empowerment coach. I'm a speaker. And I'm a mommy and a grandma. And as a mommy, I have 5 kids. 2 I gave birth to, 3 I gained through marriage, and successfully parenting a blended family for over 25 years. I'm a grandma to 9 kids, 2 of which I'm watching right now, except they're both in school. So I get a little peace and quiet to get my work done. And I am also the author of Raising Happy Toddlers, How to Build Great Parenting Skills and Stop Yelling at Your Kids. And I am on a mission to stop 1 million parents from doing just that, yelling at their kids, and helping parents all over the world to resolve the generational cycles of dysfunction and abuse and say, this stops with me, and give you the tools and techniques that you need to accomplish just that. Okay, so let's get started. And thank you for taking the time to join me. For my replay viewers, feel free to comment, post, and let me know what you're thinking through this conversation. And my live viewers, thank you for being here. Hi, Czar. Nice to see you. Okay, so let's talk about 6 little things that you can do and start right now. You know, I give you a lot of tips. I want you to take advantage of them. I want you to say, oh, that's a great idea. Let me implement that today. Okay? All right, so number 1, if you're doing a little task around the house, and I don't mean say you're on the phone call with a client, I don't mean that. I mean doing things around the house like the dishes or vacuuming or picking up, stuff that's, misplaced, whatever, organizing, whatever you're doing around the house that can be interrupted. These are things that can be interrupted. If your child walks up to you and says, I need a hug, please just stop and give them a hug. They shouldn't be following you around asking for a hug and you don't stop and give them a hug. Just stop and give them a hug and then start again. Okay? So if it is something that can be interrupted, interrupt yourself and give that child a hug. It'll go a long way to them knowing, hey, sometimes I need a little attention and I receive it. Okay. Number 2, asking your child to do things. If you're getting your dinner together, you're getting a meal together. I know my grandkids love to help their parents cook and fix meals. They love it. So don't be afraid to ask your child to join in. There's always something any child of any age can help with. If they're 2, they can help mix up an ingredient or get something out of the pantry or set a table, put out napkins. There's always something they can help with. Encourage them to help. If you're doing chores around the house, kids love to help. They love to feel big and help with a chore. A lot of times when I'm doing the dishes, I'm emptying the dishwasher or I'm loading the dishwasher, I have my 4-year-old grandson help put in utensils. He doesn't put in knives, but he puts in all the other things. Ask them to help. They'll be excited to. And that's an indirect way of telling your child that, hey, I have confidence in you and I believe in you. Start scheduling playtime with your child. If you have a busy schedule like I do, and there are things going on almost every hour of every day, one of the things in your schedule, and you can do this 2 or 3 times a day, is let's play with my child for 10 or 15 minutes. You could use the break and they would love the attention. So if you're not finding enough time to really spend that one on one time with your child, schedule it in. Okay, number 4. When you have a new baby, and I did a whole discussion about having a new baby and how to adjust your toddler to getting a new baby in Alive in my private group. If you have a new baby, take the baby and put the baby in a swing. I'm not talking about when they're napping. I'm talking about when they're awake and they've been fed and they're soothed. Lay them on a play mat, put them in a swing, and then go play with your toddler so that they can see, well, the baby's here, but I'm taking priority. It's not always you're playing with your child with the baby on your lap. You're saying you're playing with the child and the baby's always there. Put the baby aside. Let them learn to entertain themselves a little bit. Hi, Justin. Let them learn to entertain themselves a little bit and then show the attention to your older child. That will mean so much to them. Okay, date nights. Justin just came on, my friend, and my business coach. He is always doing date nights with his kids, and I always do them with my kids. And let me tell you that your children never grow out of this. I always tell the story about my son, Kyle, who is 32 years old, married, and we still go on date nights. It's kind of been held off with COVID, but when a new superhero movie comes out, we schedule a night when we can go out to dinner and go to the movies together. Sometimes his wife joins us, sometimes she doesn't, but we still make sure we're on that evening. Me and my daughter, we go on weekends together. They never grow out of knowing that they're a priority and they're important to you in your busy life. Just because they're older, yes, Justin, when they're older, it even means more to them. Absolutely. Because you're not showing them as much attention as when they're little, because when they're little, you have to show them attention. You have to do things for them. When they're older, you don't have to anymore. And often they live apart from you at a certain age. So saying to your child, hey, do you guys want to go out to dinner tonight? Or do you want to go see a play or a movie or do something, go to a park? Do something special with your child, regardless of the age of their child. They always need to know that they are a priority in your life, no matter how old they are. And my kids are getting older and older. They're all in their 30s. My daughter is about to turn 39. She'll be 40 soon. But that doesn't mean she has to feel like she's no longer a priority because she's older. She's always a priority. And when she needs me, I'm there. Okay. Date nights. Number 6. So here so far, we have a task that can be interrupted, one that can be interrupted, and your child wants a little of your attention, a hug, a moment, interrupt, and give them a little bit of attention, because that will make it better when things can't be interrupted. Number 2, asking your child to help with meals, chores, all kinds of things that they can help with, ask them to help. Number 3, scheduling in playtime with your child during your busy daily schedule. Number 4, putting the new baby in your home aside and focusing on your child. And I mean in a safe play environment, on a mat, in a swing, but when they're awake, not only while they're sleeping. Number 5, start doing date nights. They never grow out of that. And number 6, start noticing all the good they do and start letting your children know that you notice. Just go, wow, they were really good today. And start talking to your partner or your spouse and saying, boy, the kids were great today, but you never told them. Tell them, let them know you notice, because ultimately your children want to please you. I know it doesn't seem that way. I know sometimes it seems absolutely crazy, and you think they're doing everything the opposite of what you like, but they ultimately want to please you. And when they know they're pleasing you, they will do more of the behavior that pleases you than the behavior that displeases you. Okay, guys, I hope that helps. I hope you're going to take some of this to heart. All the tips, or at least one. Start doing one. Start changing yourself and doing one thing that is going to prioritize your child in your life. Okay? The thing that works best for you, take action on it. It'll make a huge difference. And in the long run, it will really affect the way you and them cooperate, communicate, and have fun together. Okay, so I'll be back Tuesday at 10 a.m., Tuesday and Thursday, live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm always live. And what else? I don't know what else I'm thinking. Don't forget, if you need a guide, you need a manual, you're one of those parents that go, I wish kids would come with a manual. They do now because I wrote it. Raising Happy Toddlers, How to Build Great Parenting Skills and Stop Yelling at Your Kids. And it will be out in Spanish in June. I'm going to say in June. I don't know the exact date, but it will be out in Spanish. So please go over to celiasbooks.com and pick up your copy today. And grab 3 great children's books for your kids as well. I have a new one coming in the next few months to add to the children book series. Anyway, yay, you have the book. I'm so excited. And I don't know who you are because it's not showing me your name. But I'm so glad you have it. Oh, yes. Thank you, Czar. Czar's so awesome. My assistant. I love that woman. We have another masterclass coming May 27th. That's a Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With all this COVID stuff, if you don't know how to get your kids off the screen, this masterclass is all about screen time on your time, not their time. If you want to sign up for it and register for it, put #me in the comments. We'll send you a link, or go on over to pumpedupparenting.com and check out this month's masterclass, and hopefully it's on there. If it's not on there, it'll be there shortly. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. As always, I wish you your days filled with peace, love, tons of laughter. It really is the best medicine. It'll start making those memories that your kids will never forget. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.